Hey everybody, it's Sarah with Loaves and Dishes, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make an Uncrustable at home. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel. So the first thing I did was I got out some white bread and I kind of flattened out the center, and you want to make sure that you're using white bread. I was using Wonder Bread for this, but any cheap white bread will do, and you want to make sure that it's white because I tried a couple different kinds. I used a white wheat and I used a wheat, and those just don't work the same way that white bread does. And then in that little divot I made in the center, I'm putting my peanut butter and jelly. I'm using strawberry jelly. You could use grape jelly, you could use any kind of nut butter, you could use Nutella, you could use a lot of different things to make this. And then once I got my filling inside, I got a really small bowl to use to make my circle shape. When I tried this before, if I just tried cutting out a circle, it didn't work. You really need some kind of circular bowl or cookie cutter or something like that to push the edges down to hold everything in place. And then I'm going through and trimming everything. If I had been using like a big cookie cutter, it would have been much easier. But since I don't have one of those and I was just working with that bowl, this is what I'm having to do. If you do have a cookie cutter, hopefully you could skip this trimming step. But if you don't and you're using a cup or a bowl, this is probably what you're going to have to do. Because the point of the Uncrustable is to not have a crust. Okay, so once I've gotten it trimmed up, then I'm going to take a fork and I am going to press around the edges with the tines of the fork. I missed a little bit of the crust here. I'm just going to trim that off. My head got in the way. So I'm taking the pointy end of the fork and I'm just going around. I'd say this was probably 1/2 inch to 1/4 inch around the perimeter of the sandwich, and I'm just pressing that together just to make sure that it's totally sealed. So once I went all the way around, I got a plastic bag and I put my sandwich in the plastic bag. I squeezed as much of the air out as possible and I put that in the freezer, and you can freeze these for between 1 and 3 months. And when you get them out, you can just thaw them out and eat them that way. My husband really likes to put them in the air fryer. And I think if you had Nutella in it, it would be really great. If you want to see more recipes like these, check out loavesandishes.com. My mom and I also have a podcast. If you'd like to hear more from us, it's called Dorks with Sporks, and you can find that wherever you listen to podcasts. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and click that bell icon so you'll be notified when we upload. And thanks for watching.